Afternoon everybody, I've got you a food shop. I haven't had one of these for you for a couple of weeks because I haven't really been doing proper shops, but today we were in very big need of a big shop. So I've been to Sainsburys as my main part of the shop, and I've also done a little bit from Aldi. I've also got a meal plan because, you know, slimming world. So I'm going to talk you through all of the meals at the end, but for now I'll just show you what I've bought. Start with, I've got 2 milks and a fruit juice. I've then got the girls their chocolate milkshakes and strawberry milkshake. I've got for meat 2 lots of these pork loin steaks. Now I can't remember how much these were, but they were really cheap, which is why we picked them up. Can you remember, Kev?
What's that?
The pork, was it £3 something? For 8. They were on a really good offer, weren't they?
£3.50. It's on the receipt.
It's on the receipt. I'll have a look in a moment. But yeah, it was a really good price for 8 loin steaks. But obviously 8 isn't quite enough because Kev will eat 2, Jamie will eat 2, Rhys will eat 2. So I bought 2 packs, and I'm going to do that with some applesauce and vegetables. I've then got 2 packs of chicken, one 1.6 gram, 1.6 kilograms, and one 1 kilogram. That's enough chicken for 3 chicken meals that I'm doing this week. I've then got 2 lots of mince. One's a 1 kg and one's a 750. So that's, again, 2 more meals. I will get out my meal plan at the end and tell you what all of the meals are. But that's the bulk of the meat for dinners. I've then got chorizo slices for Riley for his paninis, and Sienna because she just eats it, and some sliced ham for paninis. And if anyone ever eats a sandwich, which is very rare in our house. And then cheese, I've got some cheese strings, they're on offer for £2, some cheese spread, a block of cheese. This is on my prices at the moment for £2.20 something, I think. It's proper cheap. So I've got 1 block of cheese. I did buy a block yesterday, but Kev made macaroni cheese for their dinner, so we used half a block. So altogether I've got a block and a half. I've got some Muller corners for dessert one evening, some of these chocolate fix for myself, some pasta for Riley, and some eggs. And that's everything for fresh. Not a lot of fresh from Sainsbury's. I've got a little bit from Aldi, not a lot, but we just don't really need any of it. Like I say, I usually buy a lot more yogurts, but with the kids not at school, it's just not necessary. And then frozen, I've got a frozen cauliflower and a frozen broccoli. Can't even say broccoli. Cauliflower is being used this evening for this evening's dinner. I'll tell you what that is in a moment. And the broccoli is just handy to have that in the freezer. I've got some rocket lollies and some spiral lollies. Jamie requested a rocket lolly this morning when he has a bit of a headache. You can imagine why he's got a headache. He had his exam results yesterday, so I got some rocket lollies. I then got some pizzas. These are just for cooking up. These are great for lunch boxes when the kids are at school, but I also cook them up if we're going for a picnic, and then we take cold pizza with us. So I've got 3 of those, and that's everything for frozen from Sainsbury's. Then on to the cupboardy stuff. Kev's actually putting it away as I go. I've got 2 bottles of sparkling water to mix with the squash because the kids actually really like that. And Riley said to me the other day, why have you not been buying sparkling water anymore? So I picked up a couple of bottles. Also picked up a couple of bottles of the flavoured sparkling water because I was really thirsty whilst I was doing the shopping. Got 2 bottles of squash. Sauces, we needed loads of sauces. We've got some tomato sauce, salad cream, barbecue, and also I've picked up the peri mayo because Riley and Jamie both really like the Nando's Peronaise, but it's not on offer at the moment and it's super expensive. So I said, let's give this one a go, see if it's anything similar. If you've had this or a similar one, tell me in the comments, is it like the Nando's Peronaise, or has it got to be the expensive Nando's one? For you, because yeah, Jamie and Riley really enjoy it. I've got some honey. We need honey for our recipes. Mint sauce because we've run out. Pickled onions because Felicity really likes those. Between all the kids love, well, not all of them, not Jamie so much, but Summer and the little girls love pickled anything. Pickled gherkins, pickled beetroot, pickled onions. So I've got some of those. I've just got 1 tin of tuna because I've got 1 in the cupboard, and I always make some tuna pasta. And one night we're going to have jack potatoes, so they might have tuna instead of beans. I've got... Oh, Kev's just opened it and tried it. He says it's got a bit more of a kick. He likes it more than the Nando's one. Bamboo shoots, and these should be water chestnuts. That's for making a Chinese. Pineapple chunks. Sweet corn, 2 passata, a light coconut milk. That's for tonight's dinner, which is a curry that we're making. I've got some tikka masala paste, which is also for tonight's dinner, some mango chutney to go with some poppadoms, some barbecue seasoning and some garlic and herb seasoning. That's for one of the meals I'm doing this week, and that is I'm going to make some homemade wedges. I've got a tomato puree, 2 lots of curry noodles, just because we like to keep those topped up in the cupboard, a stirring sauce for Riley's favourite pasta, some of these sweet chilli crackers, spaghetti, 4 lots of basmati rice. Did I say chopped tomatoes and beans? I'm not sure if I did. And then crisp wise, I've just got some skips, some max paprika and some twiglets. The only person that likes twiglets is Kev, so they're his. I've got 2 lots of the little pancakes to make them pancake stacks for breakfast. Oh, Sienna likes twiglets, does she? Is that what she just said? And me. Some white bread, some seedy bread. I'm actually going to put half of this in the freezer because I never ever manage the whole loaf. Because on Slimmer World, I'm only allowed 1 slice of that a day, and that's if I haven't had my Weetabix for breakfast. So I'm going to put some of that in the freezer. And then cereal from Sainsburys, I just got 1 box of malted Wheaties. So that's everything that I can fit out on the table for now. I'm going to put this away and then I'll get out the next lot. On to snacky stuff, and I've got quite a lot this week because we were completely out. I've got 2 lots of pink and whites, a Maltesers cake bar. I thought Felicity might like to try those. Some BN mini rolls. I've never seen those before. We bought some Barney Bears whilst we were away camping, and Sienna really enjoyed having them again. I haven't bought them for ages because I just haven't bought them, but she used to have them quite a lot when she was more of a toddler, and she really enjoyed having them again. So I got her some of those. I've got some gold bars and some mint penguins. And then for myself, for my I'm not going to eat all of this obviously, but I got some Freddo Frogs and some Curly Whirlies because they are like low sin chocolate bars. Kev got himself some Jaffa cakes, and I've told him he's got to hide them because I can smash out I could eat all of them, all 24 in one sitting, no problem. I absolutely love Jaffa cakes, so I need them hiding from me. And I also got some of these naked bars that I really enjoy. No one else likes these. You can guarantee I can put those in the cupboard and no one will touch them. For the second these are in the cupboard, I'll be lucky if I get like 2 of the whole out of the 10. I'll be lucky if I get 2. So yeah, that's everything I've got for snacking. I've got some wraps that I missed off from the bread, wholemeal wraps. Non-food items, I've got some toilet roll, some dentist sticks for Charlie, some dog food for Charlie, some rabbit food for the rabbit. This lasts forever because he only has like a tiny bit at a time, and that bag will last like forever and ever. And then I've got some fabric softener. I bought washing pods yesterday at the local shop because I needed to get the camping washing on the go straight away, but I've got no softener, so I've got that. And then on to vegetables and potatoes. I've got 1 bag of potatoes. I am going to need more potatoes than this week, but I've got nowhere to store them where they won't sprout, so I've only bought 2 bags for now. So I'm going to need potatoes to make wedges, I'm going to need potatoes to make mash for on top of a cottage pie, and I need baking potatoes to do jacket potato. I've also got a sweet potato because I like making sweet potato wedges. And then I've got some mini potatoes, which I think I'm going to put with the pie that I'm going to make. I've also got 2 bags of carrots, some courgettes, a swede, some coriander, mushrooms. Oh, and also I normally say I'll kill this, but that basil plant I bought a while ago, still going strong. I've managed to keep it alive, so I might actually manage to keep that one alive as well. Well, there you go, look, Kes brought you over my basil.
It's got water in it.
Oh, it's got water in it. See, look how bushy that is. Oh, it made this camera go all blurry. Mushrooms, sweet gem lettuce, white cabbage for making coleslaw, iceberg lettuce, pickled beetroot, some red onions. I've got some leeks, some pak choy, peppers. I've got quite a few peppers, but I'm probably going to need more. 2 cucumbers and some ordinary salad tomatoes. Oh, and some spring onions. Haven't got a great deal of fruit because there's a whole bowl full in the fridge and the kids don't eat it as often as they should, so I haven't gone crazy on fruit. I've got 1 punnet of strawberries, which I'll use for breakfast in the morning. Grapes, I've got some pink lady apples, some satsumas, some bananas and some cherries, and I think I've got some raspberries that I picked up in Aldi. But that's all I got for fruit. I wish they would eat more fruit. I try not to beat myself up over it because they eat loads of veg. Veg salad, they have that every day, lots of it in like their main meals. but they're not great lovers of fruit, unless it's strawberries. If I filled the fridge up with strawberries, watermelons, cherries, raspberries, they'd probably eat it. Yeah, they like the expensive fruit, not so much the cheaper stuff. So that's everything I got from Sainsbury's. Now I just need to show you the little bit that I got from Aldi. So on to Aldi. I didn't get a great deal in Aldi. I've got some chocolate pillows. I've got some French fries. Some of these vegetable spring rolls. I bought these last week and they are really, really, really nice. However, I thought, oh, there'll be no way I can have them again because they're going to be really high in like calories. They're not. They're only 116 for one. So I thought, actually, that's not too bad at all. So I've got some more of those. I know you love those. I've got 2 lots of the squidgy yogurts that the girls like. I've got some of the light Baby Bells. And then, this is what Sienna was just pointing to, meringue nests. When I used to do Slimming Well before, what I used to really enjoy was a meringue nest crumbled up with a Muller light yoghurt with some strawberries and raspberries and then some chocolate, like a Freddo Frog or half a Freddo Frog, grated on top. And it was a bit like a Eton mess, but with no cream. So I'm going to get Kev to make me another one of those one evening because he makes it the best.
Well, one evening, which probably means this evening.
Yeah, probably this evening. And then I've got 2 lots of...
what flavour you're going to do it with.
What flavour am I going to do it with? Strawberry. I then got 2 boxes of the ice cream cones to go in the freezer for dessert. Sienna really loves these double delights, so I got her some of those. Poppadoms, I forgot to pick up in Sainsbury's, so picked those up in Aldi. Kev picked himself up some beer, picked up some jam. I also could have got that in Sainsbury's, but it was only as I was walking through Aldi, Kev said, oh, Felicity asked for some jam the other day. So picked up jam, some wonky raspberries, some pain au chocolat, a couple of these munch bars. So yeah, I bought more snack stuff when I went into Aldi, so now we've got loads. 2 lots of Oreos, or their version of Oreos, because the girls love Oreos, but they're not on offer in Sainsbury's at the moment, which makes them super expensive. And I think, what, they 45p a packet in Aldi?
Yeah.
And Sienna, are these the biscuits you've been meaning and telling Daddy about?
Because I keep buying chocolate digestives.
Is it these chocolate Oaties that you prefer? Like the chocolate hobnobs? Yeah? Has he bought the right ones this time?
Yeah, but Dad, I got them a big con, and
Yeah.
they're in bed and then they already moated.
Oh, we eat them downstairs.
No, that was the digestives.
Kev always sends them up to bed with milk and biscuits, and then they get crumbs in their beds and they leave the cups upstairs, and it's an ongoing argument in our house that they should drink their milk and eat their biscuits at the table, then go to bed, brush their teeth and then get into bed. But it never happens that way, and it is an ongoing argument in our house between me and Kev about nighttime milk and biscuits. Limes, couldn't get those in Sainsbury's. Oh no, there's a hole in the lid, you have to eat that yogurt. Savoury rice, if you've ever done Slimming World, you'll know that this is a free item. So I've got a couple of packs of that. Kev got himself some hot and spicy mega hoops. 1 packet of paninis because we've got some left from when we went camping. And leftover, also got in Sainsbury's, I forgot to show you, was a new thing of toothpaste. And that, I believe, is everything. Onto the receipts, I found out for you how much those pork steaks were. They were down to £4.13 a pack, which I thought was really reasonable. So I got 2 packs of those. It just comes up as the discount for both packs, so I just broke it down. Also, I was going to tell you what I bought, but she's in earshot. So I did buy a birthday present for Sienna, and that was on offer for £13.50, and after discount it made it £11.47. So I can take £11.47 off my total, but it still won't bring my shopping within our budget. But I'm not too worried because we've not done a proper shop for ages. So altogether, 124 items came to £186.91. I then had colleague discount of £28.03, making it £158.88. So after her present, it brought it just under 150. And then we went into Aldi and spent another 30 something. Where's the total? £30.76. So bringing our total up to just under 180, which isn't too bad, I suppose, considering I say every week that our budget was always 150, but realistically it needs to be nearer to 170. So 180 isn't too bad. But yeah, that's my receipts, and I'm going to find you out my meal plan. So please excuse the house behind me is absolute chaos, and I haven't done anything with my hair today. Kev's just cooking up tonight's dinner, which is from this recipe book, which we've had for years, and I'd really recommend it. It's got some good recipes in. The Eat Well for Less, and we're having the butternut squash curry. So it's butternut squash and cauliflower curry. We did have it back when we first bought this book, and the kids all moaned about it. But I'm hoping my taste buds might have slightly changed since then, and we're having that. And I didn't need to buy butternut squash because I already had a bag of frozen butternut squash in the freezer. So that's tonight's dinner, which Kev's cooking, and our meal plan for the week is this curry, jack potatoes with beans and cheese or tuna, chicken chow mein, and either sweet and sour chicken or chicken in yellow bean sauce with cashew nuts. That's in the, I think it's in the Pinch of Nom Enjoy book. But we struggled to find yellow bean sauce when we first bought that recipe book and wanted to make it. But I had another Google earlier on, and apparently Tesco's now stock it. So we're going to go into Tesco's and have a look. If we can get the yellow bean sauce, we're going to do chicken in yellow bean sauce. If not, we're going to do sweet and sour chicken, so like a Chinese night. Chicken and leek and bacon pie with veg. I'm just not going to have a pastry, but again, it's from a recipe in the Pinch Non book, which is the creamy chicken and leek cottage pie. They do it in the book with mashed potato on top, but I always make it into a pie, but I'm just going to leave off the pastry. And then we're going to have tipsy barbecue chicken, which is why I needed the barbecue seasoning, with wedges and salad. That again is from a Pinch of Non book, but I can't think off the top of my head which one it was. I had all the recipe books out earlier on. I'm going to do a spaghetti bolognese, and I'm going to do a cottage pie. I've also got enough ingredients there to make like a med-veg risotto. What else did I have? Oh, the pork. The pork steaks aren't on there.
I don't know, it's all stuff that you can make, isn't it? Because I've got busy at work when I go
Kev's going back to work on Monday, so it's all on me to do the cooking. So yeah, we have a week off work, a week off cooking, but because he loves cooking, he then does the cooking. I cannot talk today. He then does the cooking at home, which gives me a week off because he loves cooking. So I've enjoyed my week not having to cook. But yeah, then I've got the pork steaks as well. I've got enough ingredients probably to make a risotto. So I've got like a good 9 days worth of dinners. We've got loads of eggs, so we're cooking omelettes. So yeah, I'm hoping this can stretch us through a little bit closer to payday, because I'm not going to lie, it's been a long 4 weeks of the summer holidays, or I say long, it's actually gone really fast, but my bank account, well, our bank balance is crying at the moment, so I'm hoping this can stretch through towards payday before I have to go do another big shop.
It probably won't.
It probably won't, no, because obviously the kids are at home and they need more.
Back shopping with another shopping video
and
next week.
Also, it's a week until Jamie's payday, which means he's skint, so he's always eating at home. And Rhys got paid today, but it's Bella's birthday, so no, it's not going to last. It probably won't even last a week, but I can live in hope. But yeah, that is our shopping video for this week. I'm hoping to do a Meals of the Week video, but when I do a Meals of the Week, I don't like to just show the meal, I like to show the process of cooking it. But I would like to have started with this dinner. So maybe I'll still do a Meals of the Week.
Or you could start with the 2 that you've already got backed up for Slim World ones.
That's going to be a separate video. Kev's done a couple of Slim World recipes that he filmed that I'm going to upload in the next few days, which is like Slim World dinners. And then
I was going to put them on my channel, but I can't be arsed, so we're just going to stick them on this one.
It's not that you can't be asked, it's just that you're not really dedicated to your own channel at the moment, are you? But maybe he will. Maybe he will with the Slim World recipes that we'll be cooking up. But yeah, I'll do a Meals of the Week, but this meal that Kev's currently cooking will just be showing it on the plate because he's already done all the prep. So yeah, thank you for watching. We're waffling, and we will see you all throughout the week if you're watching our other videos, and if it's a grocery haul video you come back for, hopefully I'll see you in about 10 days. But thanks for watching, guys. We will see you then.